him in a crowd and met him. Not in an extensive way, but in a way that was meaningful and memorable. Even though at 18 years old, I didn't have the wherewithal to know this overwhelming gift I was given. 12th and Columbia Avenue, which is now 12th and Cecil B. Moore Avenue, there was a dedication service for Brighton Baptist Church, which I was a member of. I'm now a Quaker. And I was an usher at the dedication service for the new building, and he was the guest speaker. At the time, I was more mesmerized by meeting Georgie Woods of Uncle Disc Jockey than I was him, but I was intelligent enough to know even then that he was an important person to me. I was very fortunate to be in a community of multi-people, and especially persons of color that were doing things progressive to make the world better. The minister of the church was Dr. Gray. He was the father of William H. Gray, who was a congressman. So I had a good experience of making black people do things in times of trouble. And as a child, I didn't know how much trouble there was because your parents shield you from it. And it was a turbulent time in the 60s, as you all know. We had a lot of leaders in succession murdered, people that were progressive and wanted to push us towards being a better group of people. And in that time, a little later after I met him, we had the 64 civil rights signed into law, making this country for the first time on the list of truly democratic places. Up to then, we were sort of inching it, but the Civil Rights Act put us on the list of democracy. So all that Civil War and Revolutionary War, we were not a democracy. We aspired to being a democracy. But the fact that we passed that bill made it an absolute fact that we went on the list. That was in my lifetime. In my lifetime, I saw that bill eviscerated. So in the arc of my lifetime, I saw our aspiration to be our best selves, find and land a place to be and breathe and grow, only to be annihilated by people who oppose that. In my lifetime. We are coming up to 250 years of celebration. And when I think about the celebratory aspect, I cannot engage in the mythology unless I embrace the fact that we need to be better. Those people that pushed for that bill in '64, their little kids are like us. They're like 70 and 80 years old. And we're going to have to do it again.
Yes.
And this time, we're not going to try to regroup and bring back the myth. Now we have to push forward and make the reality. We don't need to recapture. We need to create from the ground up the truth that we always aspired to have. We are a group of people, a mixed bag. A significant part of our origin story are people that came from somewhere else and disrespected the people that were here. And that's a shame because the people that were here really liked them. There were times when those people came and they died from the hardships of not knowing here. And those people sheltered them, taught them how to do plantings, how to survive this climate, and really wanted to incorporate these new wonderful people that they thought they were. Only to eventually find out that those people, when they were in their time of need and very loving, once they got their feet on the ground, they were killers. Killers. The population of the people that embraced them shrunk immeasurably, and the cultural inclusion went down to zero. At the time that those people were saying we need to have liberty and freedom for all, it's a confusion, but it's our legacy. Not going to complain about it. But now we can work with that if we honor that we know that and that we have to be better. We want that dream of liberty. We want that dream of inclusion. We are, for some reason, upset with the immigrants. We are immigrants. The people that started what we are doing now, not the indigenous people, are all descendants of immigrants. And we have an opportunity, as we always have, to incorporate humanity from all around the world. And we still have that chance. And we have to do it. We, the children of the people that fought for civil rights or lived to see it come into action, have to be on the front row of that, so that when we leave this world, those that follow will have a less hard road